Personality disorder. It affects more than 3 million people in the UK and costs the NHS around £10 billion a year. Now health professionals are demanding better access to treatment for those affected, saying that 1 in 10 people diagnosed with it end up taking their own lives. Our home editor, Mark Easton, reports.
I'd seen barcodes on the back of my victim's neck that were sending messages to me telling me to poison her.
It was only when Carlick was moved from prison to a secure mental unit after poisoning a work colleague that she was finally diagnosed with personality disorder.
It's one of the darkest places in my head I have ever been. I would prefer death to that.
Catherine has spent a lifetime trying to control chronic self-harm, destructive emotional outbursts and suicidal thoughts. She's not cured, but part of her therapy is helping the NHS get people with personality disorder into treatment.
People are waiting months and months and months for treatment, and these people are dying waiting, Mark.
Because they killed themselves?
It's happened to a lot of my friends, I'm afraid.
So what is personality disorder? It's a distinct mental health diagnosis with 2 common types. Borderline or emotionally unstable personality disorder often involves disturbed ways of thinking, impulsive behaviour and problems controlling emotions. 10% of people diagnosed kill themselves. Antisocial personality disorder is similar but linked to anger and aggression. Around 70% of the prison population are thought to have PD.
A decade ago, mental health campaigners were trying to convince many in authority that personality disorder existed. Even now, some psychiatrists question whether it is a mental illness. But there has been a big change, with official NHS guidance on what treatment the estimated 3 million people with the disorder should now get.
Sometimes it might be appropriate for you to act in a way that kind of says...
This treatment group in Swindon agreed to let us witness the way therapy helps them deal with problematic thinking and behaviour, often linked to some past emotional trauma.
Passively suicidal all the time.
And you get very self-destructive, and you push everyone away. And
it's been a lifetime of depression and trauma, sexual abuse, rape.
You lose that sense of wanting to survive. You do things that are possibly dangerous to yourself.
Sometimes just doing the most simple things can be the hardest thing in the world, and you can't help it sometimes.
Unfortunately, people with personality disorder, what hits the headlines is often violent behaviour.
They see them as bad people.
Absolutely, as bad people, and that then adds to the problem of most people aren't offered the treatment that they may need.
They are, I think, the most let down group of people within the NHS.
Today in the Houses of Parliament, campaigners and health professionals launched what they called a consensus statement, demanding far more help for people with PD. NHS England says getting people the help they need close to home is at the heart of their plans.
We need early intervention, asking people when they're younger, what's happened to you? How can we help you, and giving them some tools and skills to help them manage their lives and manage their emotions and relationships. Come on.
Like Catherine and others diagnosed with it, personality disorder doesn't conform to traditional labels. It causes untold misery and contributes to countless tragic early deaths. It is surely time we understood it better. Mark Easton, BBC News.
Details of organisations offering information and support with mental health are available at bbc.co.uk/action line, or you can call for free on 08000 564 756.